Welcome to our Music Theory Made Easy video training course. In this course, we will introduce students to basic music theory in preparation for AMEB Theory of Music exams. In the last video, we covered the easiest ways to read notes on and off the staves in treble and bass. In this video, we will cover the 5 major scales: C, G, D, A, and F. Here are the piano notes used in the C major scale: C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. C major uses all the white keys. This makes it easy to remember. C major has no sharps or flats. This is how we write the C major scale ascending in the treble and bass staves. All major scales sound similar. This is because all major scales have the same tone-semitone pattern. A semitone is from one note to the next note immediately next to it. There are no notes between a semitone interval. Examples of semitones are C to C sharp, D to D flat, E to F, and B to C. If there is one note between the two notes we are looking at, the distance between those two notes is called a tone. All major scales have the same tone-semitone pattern: tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. In the AMEB Theory of Music exam, students will be asked to mark the tones or semitones in the scale. So it's important to understand and memorize the tone-semitone pattern for major scales. This is how we write the C major scale ascending and descending on the treble stave. Ascending means going up and descending means coming down. Try writing these scales a few times to practice. This is how we write the C major scale in the bass stave, descending and ascending. In the AMEB Theory of Music exams, students will be asked to compose a short melody in a specific key and time signature. Learning to compose 10 melodies in the one key will help students explore all the different patterns and sounds within C major and become confident in melody writing. The first step to learning melody writing is to analyze nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes in C major stay within an octave from the starting note and use a combination of second and third intervals, with the occasional leap of a fourth or fifth interval. Nursery rhymes are easy to sing and end on the key note C. Compose your own song using the notes in C major. Name your song, then start writing the melody and lyrics to your song. Here is an example of a popular nursery rhyme: Rain, rain, go away. It's very easy to sing because the composer used second and third intervals. The composer also used different note values. By using different note values, second and third intervals, your melody will be easy to sing and will sound interesting. Here is an example of a short melody I composed to demonstrate melody shaping. If we connect the notes with an imaginary line, there is a nice melody curve throughout. The melody starts on the key note C. It then moves up to a peak, which is the highest note in the melody, the G note. Then it descends back down to C and ascends back up to G, before skipping down back to the tonic key C note. We can find inspiration for our melodies in our everyday lives. The inspiration for this melody came from popping popcorn. That's why I added staccatos to the melody to show the popping effect. Now let's learn our second major scale, G major. Here are the piano notes used in the G major scale: G, A, B, C, D, E, and F sharp. G major has one black note, F sharp. This is how we write the G major scale, ascending in the treble and bass staves. In music, Transposition is where we move the notes up or down, keeping the same intervals, tones, and semitones between the notes. For example, Mary had a little lamb starting on the middle C note would sound like this. Now, if I move my hand up one tone and start on the D note, it would sound like this. If I move my hand one tone up and start on the E note, it would sound like this. By moving my starting position up or down the piano and keeping all the intervals between the notes the same as the original song, this is what we call transposing. This is how we write the G major scale, ascending and descending on the treble stave. Try writing these scales a few times to practice. Here is an example on how to write the G major scale in the bass stave, descending and ascending. Let's look back at the sharps and flats that we've learnt so far. Remember that a sharp is the next black or white note to the right, and a flat is the next black or white note to the left. To work out the name of the sharp note, look at the note next to it on the left side. First question. The note to the left of the black key is F, so this black note is F sharp. Second question. The note to the left of the black key is C, so this black note is a C sharp. To work out the name of the flat note, look at the note next to it on the right side. Label the following flat notes. First question. The note to the right of the black key is E, so this is E flat. Second question. The note to the right of the black key is B, so this is B flat. It's music composition time. Compose your own song using the notes in G major. Name your song, then start writing the melody and lyrics to your song. Now let's learn our third major scale, D major. Here are the piano notes used in the D major scale: D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, and C sharp. G major has two black notes, F sharp and C sharp. This is how we write the D major scale ascending in the treble and bass staves. This is how we write the D major scale ascending and descending on the treble stave. Here is an example on how to write the D major scale in the bass stave descending and ascending. In the next exercise, we will be identifying the tones and semitones. Remember that a semitone is a half step where there are no keys in between. A tone is a whole step where there is one key in between. Identify the intervals below to see if they are a tone, semitone, or the same note. For beginners, it's best to look at the piano keys to help identify the tones and semitones. Name the two notes and find it on the piano. This will make it easier for you to work out which is a tone and semitone. Say the note names, then answer it. For example, the first question, A to B is a tone. E flat to F is a tone. C to B is a semitone. F to F is the same note. D flat to D natural is a semitone. G sharp to G natural is a semitone. A to G is a semitone. C to C is the same note. E to F is a tone. It's music composition time. Compose your own song using the notes in D major. Name your song, then start writing the melody and lyrics to your song. Here is an example of a short piece I composed in D major. I've included a D major chord at the end to create a nice harmony. A harmony is where a few notes are played together at the same time to create a beautiful sound. Now let's learn our fourth major scale, A major. Here are the piano notes used in the A major scale: A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and G sharp. A major has three black notes, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. This is how we write the A major scale ascending in the treble stave. This is how we write the A major scale ascending in the bass stave. This is how we write the A major scale ascending and descending on the treble staves. This is how we write the A major scale in the bass stave descending and ascending. It's music composition time. Compose your own song using the notes in A major. Name your song, then start writing the melody and lyrics to your song. Here is an example of the D major piece I composed previously transposed into A major. Now let's learn our fifth major scale, F major. Here are the piano notes used in the F major scale. F major has one black note, B flat. This is how we write the F major scale ascending in the treble and bass staves. This is how we write the F major scale ascending and descending on the treble staves. This is how we write the F major scale in the bass stave ascending and descending. Compose your own song using the notes in F major. Name your song, then start writing the melody and lyrics to your song. Do you remember all the scales we just learnt? Let's identify each scale. The first scale has no black notes and starts on C, so this must be C major. The second scale has one sharp and starts on G. This must be G major. The third scale has three sharps and starts on A. This must be A major. The fourth scale has one flat and starts on F, so this must be F major. Congratulations! You have just learned 5 major scales: C major, G major, D major, A major, and F major. In the next video, we will cover the music notes and rests chart. Our series of piano books are a collection of teaching methods and strategies I've developed for students over 20 years of teaching and performing. Our 3 books are suitable for beginner piano students who are interested in learning for leisure or exams online. Book 1 is an easy-to-follow piano method book. Book 2 is a guide to mastering piano technique. Book 3, Piano Debut, is the guide to preparing for solo performances, duets, exams, and group performances. Download a free copy of the book today from our website and join us in our upcoming video tutorials where I will take you on a journey through the world of music performance. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.